Step 1. Choose your go-to style. Stop jumping styles week to week. Pick one you wear the most. Your wash and goes, your stretch styles, whatever it is, and commit to optimizing it. For example, if you 4 out of 5 weeks you wear your hair in a bun or a wash and go, that is your core style. Build your routine, your wash days, your nighttime routine, your morning routine, your hair care, everything around that. Step 2. Pick 3 to 5 products, the core products for that style. 1 shampoo, 1 conditioner, and 1 or 2 or 3 stylers, the best for this core style. Stick with just these products. Use them for 4 weeks, for 8 weeks, so that you fully understand the best combination, the best layering technique, the best drying technique, the best everything for this core style. For example, when I wear my hair in a wash and go, I use just 1 shampoo, 1 conditioner, and 1 gel. Sometimes 2 gels, but most of the time 1 gel. Even if I like other products, I don't introduce them into my routine until I have learned the rhythm of these ones I have at hand. Step 3. Use a wash day journal. Keep it on your phone. Track how long it takes to wash your hair. How does your hair feel on day 1, on day 2, on day 7 after styling? Whether or not the style fits your real week. How much you sweat, your weather, your commute time, how much time and energy you actually have. This is a difference between trial and error and intentional experimentation. You're not guessing anymore. You already know what works and you know why. You are observing, you are testing, you are learning. Step 4. Only introduce a new product after you understand what you need. Once your system is steady, then and only then add something new. For example, if you know that your conditioner doesn't have enough slip and weight to give you that hang time to help you detangle your hair, then trying a new conditioner is purposeful, not just emotional shopping. Step 5. Conduct experiments faster. Take 2 or 3 or 4 types of a product you already own. Say, like we're talking about wash and go, so maybe a gel and a custard. Maybe you've got 3 or 4 of them. Divide your hair into the same number of sections as you have products. Apply your product to each section and style as normal. Then assess each section. This is for 1 gel, 2nd gel, 3rd custard, 4th custard. Style as normal, then assess each section. After styling and while styling even. Assess for hold, for elongation, for flakiness, for how well the style lasted and held up in a humid week, for ease of application, time how long it took to style each section. Did you use too much gel? Did you use too little of the custard? Right? How about texture? How about fragrance? Everything. You'll find out in one wash day which ones work for your hair versus which ones do not. You'll find out which is the top gel and which is the worst, and you'll know why. You save yourself from buying yet another miracle product that doesn't serve your hair in real time. You can do this with combos as well. Test different leave-in and gel combos or different gel plus gel combos. Leave-in gel, another leave-in same gel. Another leave-in same gel or different leave-in same gel, right? You can have as many sections as you can manage. Take notes, write it down, don't just leave it in your head. This is the best way to know what works for you and why. Number 6, give every experiment 2 to 3 tries before deciding on anything. Sometimes it's not the product, it's your technique, right? Sometimes it's not the gel, it's the weather. So give yourself a little grace and time to observe before making any decisions. Number 7, use what works, ditch the rest. Unfortunately, holding on to products that do not work for us is the beginning of clutter. It is. Clutter and chaos, just in case it doesn't work. After conducting an experiment, you know what works, you know what doesn't work. You know what comes in second, you know what comes in last. Do away with them. There's a video up on the channel that discusses 10 unconventional ways to make your shelf work for you without tossing everything out. Check it out. So, whatever doesn't work, please do away with it. And if all of the stylers you've just tested works great for you, then pick your favorite based on metrics other than performance. Metrics such as fragrance, price, and the ability to purchase said product quickly, and how user-friendly maybe the bottle is. Because you know, some gels, they put them in tubs. I don't know why. When it's best to come in a tube, you can just squeeze into your hand and use. right? This, my friend, is how to build your routine, not someone else's. The only way to know what works is by experimenting intentionally with a clear question in mind, and this is the fastest way to do it. Simplifying your routine helps you know what works for you. Funny thing is, you already know what you want. You already know what your hair wants. Hair that feels healthy, routines that are not chaotic, and a shelf that doesn't feel like a graveyard of all the half-used products you have. You don't need more hacks or more tutorials, you need clarity. So here's your next step. Get the free email course to help you get out of the cycle of confusion and burnout. It is completely free. The link's in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.